Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to show you how to actually trade the ICT silver bullet strategy. I've seen so many videos, so many people actually trading it wrong. I'm a multi-six-figure funded trader myself, made so much profits in the market, and I've been trading the silver bullet for the longest time period profitably and consistently. I'm not here on YouTube just to sell you anything. I'm here to teach you how to actually do it properly. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So the first thing we have to do is you have to get the basics of the strategy on lock. So for example, we have to trade this on 4 trading pairs, which is NAS 100, EURUSD, GBPUSD, and SPX 500. These are the best pairs to actually trade the strategy on, especially EURUSD and SPX 500. GBPUSD is also really great and NAS 100. However, these are the two pairs which I like the most, EURUSD and SPX 500. So the next thing we have to actually do is get our times to actually trade the strategy at. So for example, we have to trade this at 3 time sessions. I think you guys know that there's so many indicators for it already. However, if you're going to trade this one, it's at 3 a.m. all the way to 4 a.m. and it's 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. UK time. If you're going to trade the AM session, it's from 10 a.m. all the way to 11 a.m. my time, New York time. And if you're going to trade the PM session, it's at 2 p.m. all the way to 3 p.m. my time. Again, there's 3 times to actually trade the strategy at. That's why it's really good, because if you miss it on one session, you can go on the next session. If you miss it on the next session, you can go on the next session. And if you miss it on the next session, of course, you can go on the next session, okay? And if it's not on these pairs right over here, you can go on the next pair, the next pair, and the next pair. So almost every single day, you will see a trade. ICT has also said that. So next thing you have to do, you have to get some of the rules for the strategy. So the first FVG created after the trading time opens towards main draw on liquidity is BPR plus FVG present, high probability hack. It makes the win rate so much higher. And the third thing is that in confluence with FVG, look for a liquidity sweep, market structure shift with displacement, and PD arrays. Again, if you don't understand any of this, what I'm saying, I'm going to show you throughout the video. However, here is a little example of what I am actually saying. So for example, let's just say we got a BPR plus FVG present with our trading time. All these other things you don't have to worry about. I will show you that. These are the most easiest parts. The BPR plus FVG is the one which everyone does actually struggle on for some reason. But as you can see, what a BPR plus FVG is that it's something like this. So for example, let's just say these are a few down candles right over here, and you're looking for your trade right over here. So as you can see, this FVG, what a BPR is that before this FVG was formed right over here, the place which you're going to take your trade at, was there an FVG before this which has not been mitigated yet? So for example, there is. As you can see, there's a little FVG right here. But don't worry, if you're still struggling, I will show you what I mean by this in the chart examples, which will make you fully understand everything I am saying. So the next thing you have to do, you have to actually trade this in the 5-minute time frame. It's very easy. You might say, well, there's a lot of stuff on my chart. However, it's the strong people which is willing to stay on this video and watch it to the end, actually take in the information I give, and it's the weak people who just stay off, click off, and actually go ahead and just stay in the day job, to be honest. So you're going to trade this in the 5-minute time frame. And again, there are some more rules, like you have to put your stop loss and take profit at key levels. So for example, you can actually trade all of these. So right over here, as you can see, your stop loss is going to be above the low or the high of the displacement. Your entry at the FVG, you take profit at the next draw on liquidity. The minimum framework to validate the trade has to be 10 handles on indices and 15 pips on Forex. I'll show you what I mean by that. It's so important. And just quickly, if you want your funded challenge class, the link in the description below. We do the cheapest prices and we do the fastest plus most reliable. So link in the description below. Do not miss out on that, because it's very important to pass the challenge. 95% of the people fail. However, we will pass for you guaranteed. And if you fail, you get every penny back, including what you paid for the funded challenge. So join today, link in the description below. And yeah, let's carry on. So we can actually take some of these rules right over here into consideration. So we can have the liquidity points being previous day high and low, previous week high and low, previous session high or low, return to new weekly opening gap, expansion away from new weekly opening gap. These are just all the liquidity, the kind of stuff you can have. ICT, optimal trade entry, 2022 ICT model, which can be the inefficiency plus imbalances. Okay, it's very simple. These are literally all the rules, and when I show you this, you will fully understand it. So let me actually show you 2 examples right over here, which will help you understand it. And if you do want to join my mentorship, it's in the link in the description below. It's very cheap. It will 100% change your life. Okay, so anyway, right over here, as you can see, this is a very good example to actually show you. Follows every single plan which I told you right over here. As you can see, what happened before price actually touched our trading time, which is the session silver bullet. As you can see, 3 a.m. all the way to 4 a.m. There is this high right over here, which is our liquidity point. As soon as this liquidity point got actually taken out, what actually happens is that we got this range of liquidity to actually target. So for example, now we just wait for our inefficiency to form, our imbalance. Okay, so let's just wait for that. As you can see, there you go, an imbalance formed right over here. And now does this imbalance have some BPR before it. So as you can see, we have this FVG before it, which aligns with this FVG, so that's completely fine. That's what makes BPR and your win rate go so much higher. As soon as you got this FVG right over here, your entry can be something like this. Stop loss above the displacement high, which can be above that high right over there. And again, as I did say before, so for indices, your minimum target has to be, your minimum framework actually has to be 10 points. So for example, 10 points is right over here. This is 8.5 points. Now we're going to go all the way to 10, as you can see right over there. So now with 10 points, this is aligned with some sort of liquidity level. As you can see, it actually does. So for example, there is this liquidity point right over here. So that's completely fine with me. Get into your trade. There you go. You're into your trade already. And this is survival of the fittest. Most of the people would have seen this consolidation. Most of the people would have moved the stop loss to break even. However, what I teach is real trading. Buy the stop loss, break even, or take profit. However, don't move to break even so quick. As you can see, the people who move to the break even, they're probably crying right now. Oh no. It touched my stop loss. However, there were strong traders stood in the trade, and they actually made a lot of profit out of it. So yeah, do understand that trading is a lot of psychology also. So you do need to understand that fully. Again, if you want your funded challenge pass, link in the description below. So this is a second example I want to show you. This one will fool a lot of you out, so make sure you watch this one carefully and all the way to the end. We do the same exact thing. We don't change what we do. We just follow everything we do, which I teach in this video, and you're going to make a lot of money out of it. So for example, we do the same exact thing. So we just wait for that inefficiency to form, our imbalance to form. As you can see, we have it formed right now, and there you go, we formed our imbalance right over here. And now we have to make sense of the trade. Okay, so which liquidity got taken out? As you can see, we took out this liquidity right over here. As soon as taking out this liquidity, as you can see, we had this market structure shift with displacement of this high right over here. As soon as we had that, as we can see, we have this inefficiency which we can actually enter from. Another really key concept you can do is take your Fibonacci from the low to the high, and then check if it's at a good zone. So if it's at 50% of the level or lower than that, it's a very nice zone to actually enter on. Personally, what I do, if it's not, so if my entry is not on a premium or discounted zone, I wouldn't enter the trade. However, this one is aligning straight with the 50%, which is completely fine with me. So your entry is going to be right over here. As you can see, very basic. Stop loss below the low, right over there. And then where your take profit can be is, again, you have to do 10 pip minimum framework, 10 points, sorry. As you can see, 10 points is resting right over here. Now with this point, is there liquidity next to it? Yes, there is. There's liquidity right over here. So yeah, our minimum framework was also followed. So we can actually take profit right over there. 1 to 1.6 RR. You don't always have to go for the moonshots. As you can see, sniper entry. And then we actually had price actually run to our take profit. Very easy. This is the real way to trade silver bullet, not no Fugazi way, which everyone teaches you on YouTube. The real deal way. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you comment along the way. Please, if you got any questions, leave it in the link in the description below. If you want me to pass a challenge for you, guaranteed, link in the description below. Like, subscribe. If you want to join my mentorship, very cheap, link in the description below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good day.